Light of the World, Learning English Through the Bible, Unit A2 24. Copyright 2020 through 2023, Literacy International.
Pray, review, and preview. Bible reading. God promises the Messiah. Psalm 16, verses 10 through 11, 22, 19 through 21, Isaiah chapter 7, verse 14, chapter 9, verses 6 through 7, chapter 42, verses 1 through 7, chapter 49, verses 5 through 7, chapter 53, verses 1 through 12, Daniel chapter 7, verse 14. Theme, communication, pronunciation, oi spelled O-Y, and ah. Grammar, this, that, these, those, agreeing and disagreeing.
What do you see?
1. Communication. 2. A coach. 3. A team. 4. An advertisement. 5. Screens. 6. A keyboard. 7. A mouse.
Listen and repeat. 1. A keyboard. A keyboard. I type with a keyboard. I type with a keyboard. 2. A screen. A screen. My computer screen is clean. My computer screen is clean. 3. A mouse. A mouse. I move and click the mouse. I move and click the mouse. 4. An ad, an advertisement. An ad, an advertisement. Ads tell us to buy or do something. Ads tell us to buy or do something.
Listen and repeat. 5. An opinion. An opinion. Opinions are what someone feels or thinks. Opinions are what someone feels or thinks. 6. A fact. A fact. We can test facts to see if they are true. We can test facts to see if they are true. 7. A team. A team. A team works or plays together. A team works or plays together. 8. A coach. A coach. The coach leads and helps the team. The coach leads and helps the team.
Listen and repeat. 9. To yawn. To yawn. I yawn when I am tired or bored. I yawn when I am tired or bored. 10. To compete. To compete. They compete to win the game. They compete to win the game. 11. To agree. To agree. They agree. They have the same opinion. They agree. They have the same opinion. 12. To disagree. To disagree. They disagree. They have different opinions. They disagree. They have different opinions.
This and these are near. That and those are far. 1. Singular. Near. This boy has a green shirt. This is a keyboard. This. Far. That girl wears yellow. That is a full classroom. That. 2. Plural. Near. These are internet ads. These facts are true. These. Far. Those windows are open. Those teams compete. Those.
Describe pictures with this, that, these, those. Near, far.
Agree or disagree. Opinion, agree, disagree. A. I think email is the best way to communicate. I agree because it's fast and easy to understand. I disagree because it's better to talk in person. B. I think tea is a really good drink. I agree because it tastes good. I disagree because it tastes bad. C. I think phones are. I agree because. I disagree because. D. I think the best team is. I agree because. I disagree because. Listen and repeat. Hi, Rory. I like your office. It's so big.
Actually, I disagree. I think it's too small.
Really? Okay. What's this photo on your computer screen?
This is my soccer team and our coach.
It's a good photo.
Yes, I agree, because we all look happy.
What are those papers on the wall?
Those are some advertisements I wrote for work.
Wow, very interesting. Thanks for showing me those things. Listen and repeat. 1. Oi, spelled O-Y. Oi, spelled O-Y. Enjoy, boy, toy, joy, soy. 2. Ah, ah. Yawn, lawn, saw, crawl, draw. 4. I don't enjoy raw soybeans. I like them cooked. 5. We saw the boys' toys on the lawn.
Listen and repeat. A. Screen, mouse, team, coach. B. Keyboard, question, answer, yawning. C. Opinion, computer, competed, tomorrow.
God promises the Messiah. Psalm 16, verses 10 through 11, 22, verses 19 through 21, Isaiah chapter 7, verse 14, chapter 9, verses 6 through 7, chapter 42, verses 1 through 7, chapter 49, verses 5 through 7, chapter 53, verses 1 through 12, Daniel chapter 7, verse 14. The Jews sacrificed animals, but God planned a better sacrifice for people's sins. He sent his prophets to tell people about it. God told the prophets that this new perfect sacrifice would not be made with animals, but with a special person called the Messiah. Then God would raise the Messiah from the dead. But the Messiah did not come during the time of any of those prophets. More than 400 years after the last prophecy, at exactly the right time, God sent the Messiah, his son Jesus, into the world.
Jesus' death and resurrection was all God's plan to make the new covenant, so he could save people who had sinned against him. God's prophets wrote many things about this Messiah before he was born. Here are some of them. He will live a perfect life, then suffer and die for people's sins, like a sheep for sacrifice. Isaiah chapter 53, verses 1 through 12.
He will be born to a virgin and called Emmanuel, which means God with us. Isaiah chapter 7, verse 14. He will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Prince of Peace. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6. He will be filled with God's Holy Spirit. Isaiah chapter 42, verse 1.
He will be a servant and a light to the people of every nation. Isaiah chapter 42, verses 6 through 7, and chapter 49, verses 5 through 7. He will defeat death. Psalm 16, verses 10 through 11, Psalm 22, verses 19 through 21.
He will be a descendant of King David. He will rule forever in a kingdom of peace, joy, goodness, and justice. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 7. He is given authority, glory, and power. People from every nation and language group will serve him. Daniel chapter 7, verse 14.
Answer the questions. 1. How did God say the new sacrifice would be made? 2. How is the Messiah like a sheep? 3. Who will worship the Messiah? 4. Why do you think God told his prophets about the Messiah hundreds of years before Jesus was born? 5. Why do you think God wants to save people who sinned against him? 6. What do you think about this Messiah? Hello, I'm Sean, owner of Sean's Soy Store, and I want you to enjoy soy. In my opinion, soybeans are the best food in the world. People often ask me why I'm so handsome and brawny. I tell them it's because I started to eat soy as a boy, and I still eat soy every day. I like to gnaw on dried soybeans and eat tofu made of soy. I even put soy candles on my birthday cake. Soy gives me energy, so I rarely yawn. Here are some facts about soy. Fact number 1. Soy costs less than meat, so you can enjoy soy and not spend a lot of money. Fact 2. Soy has many different forms. You can eat it with a fork. You can drink it with a straw. Tofu, oil, and soy milk. Sean's Soy sells them all. So, come to Sean's Soy store today at 72 Law Street and enjoy soy.
Listen to the ad and answer the questions. 1. What does Sean want? 2. What is his opinion of soy? 3. When did he start to eat soy? 4. What is one fact about soy? 5. What are 2 different forms of soy? 6. What is the address?
A. Role play. Soccer, football, coach. You are coaching a soccer team that will compete in a big game next week. You want to make sure that your players are prepared. You have to communicate with your player by asking the following questions. 1. How do you feel? 2. What position do you like playing the most? 3. What do you watch during the game? 4. How often are you practicing? 5. How do you communicate with your team? 6. How do you help your teammates? 7. Do you agree that it is important to win this game? 8. In your opinion, what is the best pro soccer team?
B. Role play. Soccer, football player. You are a soccer player on the coach's team. You are competing in a big game next week. You want to be prepared so you can win. Ask your coach these questions. 1. How often do I need to practice? 2. What should I look at during the game? 3. What is your opinion of the other team? 4. How do you think we can win this game? 5. What can I do to be a better soccer player? 6. How can our team compete better? 7. How can I communicate better with you? 8. I think we are faster than the other team. Do you agree? Game. Agree or disagree? I think the weather is nice today.
I disagree because I feel it's too cold. I think our English class is great.
I agree because we learn a lot. 1A. Homework. Write an opinion about the pictures. For example, 1. I think this fact is correct because the scale reads 180.
1B. Write about the pictures with this, that, these, or those. For example, 7. That advertisement is for shoes.
2. Mark each sentence as fact or opinion. 1. That computer costs $300. Fact. 2. It is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. 3. This ice cream has sugar. 4. The ad is on the radio. 5. That team has 6 players. 6. That is the best computer. 7. It is too cold outside today. 8. English is an easy language. 9. The Bible has many prophecies. 10. This ice cream is delicious. 11. The advertisement is funny. 12. That team is great. 13. That class starts at 10:30. 14. Learning English is fun.
3. Write questions and ask your partner. Questions, answers. For example, 1. Why do you disagree with my color choice? I disagree because I like red better than blue. 2. Advertisement. 3. Compete. 4. Coach. 5. Do you agree? 6. What's your opinion about?
4. Answer and say the sentences, then mark the oi and ah sounds. For example, A. Can you draw a boy on the board? Yes, I can draw a boy. B. Which law is the most important? C. What is something you saw last night? D. When do babies start to crawl? E. What's your opinion of raw fish? F. When do you feel the most joyful? G. Who enjoys playing with toys?
5. Summarize the Bible lesson in your own words. God sent his prophets to tell the people about the Messiah. The Jews sacrificed, but God made a new covenant. The prophets wrote. They also wrote. Jesus came.
6A. Homework. Choose one verse to memorize. A. He took the punishment we deserved, and this brought us peace. We were healed because of his pain. Isaiah chapter 53, verse 5b from the ERV. B. He was treated badly, but he never protested. He said nothing, like a lamb being led away to be killed. He was like a sheep that makes no sound as its wool is being cut off. Isaiah chapter 53, verse 7a from the ERV.
6b. Homework. Choose one verse to memorize and read the next verses. C. This will happen when the special child is born. God will give us a son who will be responsible for leading the people. His name will be Wonderful Counselor, Powerful God, Father who lives forever, Prince of Peace. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6 from the ERV. Read the next lesson's Bible verses, Luke chapter 1, verses 5 through 80, in your language.
7a. Read and answer the questions. Tips for good communication. God created us with the ability to communicate with him and with other people. Communication is an important skill that helps us share our thoughts and feelings with others. In today's world, there are many ways we can communicate, such as using a computer, a phone, talking in person, and reading or writing letters. Our communication can help or hurt other people. Many messages compete to communicate with us, but not all messages are true or helpful. There are advertisements everywhere, on screens, radios, signs, and t-shirts that tell us to buy things. We do not really need most of these things. When we see or hear an ad, we can check to see if the words are true facts or just opinions and feelings.
7b. Read and answer the questions on the next slide. We need to be careful about what we say and write. We can share our opinions quickly through emails, texts, and social media. Sometimes when we feel angry, we can write things that hurt other people. It is better to stop, pray, and wait until you are calm before you write an angry message. Here are 3 tips to help you communicate well. 1. Listen carefully to what others say to you. 2. Stop and think before you speak or write. 3. Use words that are true and helpful. The Bible reminds us, speak without thinking, and your words can cut like a knife. Be wise, and your words can heal. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 18 from the ERV. Let's be wise with our words today.
7c. Answer the questions about communication. A. What is communication? B. Where can we find advertisements? C. What can happen if you speak or write when you are angry? D. What does the Bible say about communication? E. What do you think is the most important communication tip? F. Which advertisements do you think are true? Why?
8. Writing. Share your opinion. What are some ways you like to communicate with your teacher, friends, family, or with God? Example, I use a computer to send email to my teacher.
9. Homework. Now I can talk about communication, I can understand, say, read, and write the 12 vocabulary words. I can express my opinion, agree, and disagree. I can understand that Jesus Christ is the Messiah who was sent to save us.
Closing prayer.